Today, our lesson 2.1, solving equations by multiplying or dividing. Before we start explaining how to solve the equations, we will remember together important notes or important rules for multiplying and dividing. If you multiply or divide positive by positive, you will get positive number. If you multiply or divide negative by negative, you will get positive number. If you multiply or divide positive with negative, you will get negative number. This is very important rules, you have to memorize them. Let's start the first question. Solve each equation. D divided by 8 equals 8. Okay, here we have with the same thing with the lesson 2.1. I told you in 2.1 that we have two sides in the equations. This side, right side and left side. Okay, I will take care about the side that it has the variable. So the variable is D, it's in the left, so I'm going to take care of this side. I want to keep the D alone. How to keep the D alone? By doing the opposite of this operation. This is divide. So what is the inverse of divide? Yes, multiply. So I'm going to multiply 8 by 6. So D equals 8 times 6 equals, better to keep it under each other, D equals 48. Okay, let's do another question. Question 2, negative 5 equals n over 2. Little bit similar to the question 1, but the variable is on the right side, so I'm going to take care of the right side. What is the opposite operation of divide? Multiply. Yes, I'm going to multiply 2 by negative 5. Now let's go back here. Positive times negative, what we do? We multiply or we divide and then we put negative. So n, keep the n at the same place. N equals 2 times negative 5 will be negative 10. Okay. Question 3. 2p equals 54. Now, here we have 2b equal 54. Okay. Which side is important for me? Yes, this side, the left side, because the variable here. Now I'm going to what? Here we multiplied because it's already divided. Here, what is the operation between 2 and b? It is multiply. If you don't have anything, that means multiplication. Now, what I'm going to do? So I'm going to divide both sides by what? By 2. I divide both sides by 2. Just here I will cancel 2 by 2. Divide by 2, it will be 1. And 54 divide by 2 equals 2. And here will be 7. So it will be 27. Now, number 4. Question 4. Let's do negative t over 2 equals 12. Now, here on the left side we have negative and t and we have 2. Divide by 2. Same thing of question 1 and question 2. I'm going to multiply these numbers together. Or you can just multiply by this side 2 and by this side with 2. Okay, so the choice is for you. But my way, easy way, is just multiply the two numbers together and that's it. But like the lesson 2.1, when I told you that anything you have to do it here, you have to do it here. So here, if you multiply by 2, the 2 will cancel with the 2, and here, if you multiply by 2, then you are going to multiply. So in general, also this way is right, that I have negative t equals 2 times 12 equals 24. But we didn't finish because we have still negative. So what I'm going to do, here we have, it's already negative 1. So I'm going to divide both sides because it's multiplication. So I'm going to divide, or you can, it's fine, you can divide or you can multiply by -1 to remove the negative. I'm going to divide by -1 both sides. Why? Because I want to remove the negative. So t equals -24. Now question number 5. -40 equals -4x. Okay, here this side is the important side for me, so I'm going to what here multiplication. What's the inverse of multiplication? So I'm going to divide both sides by what? By -4. Yes, some students they get confused that they will divide by -40. No, the important side for me, the side with the variable. Just look to the side with the variable. What the number of with the side with the same side of the variable. Now we cancel. -40 divided by -4. Let's go back here. Negative divide by negative, we will get positive number. So keep the x at the same place. X equals 10. So the negative will cancel with the negative. Like here, when we divide the negatives together. Okay. Question 6. 2r over 3 equals 16. Okay, here we are going to do 2 steps. First, we are going to take rid of the 3 and then the 2. How? Because we have multiplication and we have division. But let's take rid of the 3 first, then from the 2. Here divide by 3. So what is the inverse of divide? Yes, multiply by 3. So I'm going to multiply this number by 3. But what left for me? 2r equals 3 by 16. 3 by 6 equals 18. 3 by 1 is 3 and 1 is 4. Okay. Now, next step that I'm going to divide by what? By 2. Yes, because it's multiplication, so I will divide. So r equals 4 divided by 2 is 2 and 8 divided by 4 is 4. Question 7. Negative 49 equals 7y. So which side is important for me? Yes, this side. So I'm going here multiplication. What's the inverse of multiplication? So I'm going to divide both sides by 7. Okay. Y equals -49 divided by 7. We go back here. Negative with positive. Let's go back here. Negative divide by positive. The answer will be negative. So it will be -7. Okay, last question is 3r over 4 equals 1 over 8. Here you can do very easy step that you are going to do like instead of doing like this two steps that multiplying dividing then multiplying, you can just cross multiply. How cross multiply? You're going to multiply the 4 by the 1 and you multiply 3 by the 8. Just cross multiplication. Okay, let's solve and see how. Okay, r equals 4 times 1 equals 4, so the 4 will go up and the 3 will go down. 3 times 8 equals 24. And now we can simplify, so divide by 4 it will be 1, divide by 4 it will be what? Yes, it will be 6. So I hope that you understand this lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day.